My humble regards to you, sir. In this video, Aryan Rahul Mane and Sagar Jamuar, which is me, will be presenting our opinions on whether army should be involved in civil tasks or no. I'd like to be pretty straightforward and to the point. I request my teammate Aryan to go first.
Yeah, so good morning. Myself Aryan Mane. My registration number is 21BBS0063. I will be going against the topic. So, starting with the topic, my point will be that not involving army in civil tasks helps the Indian military to achieve a high degree of professionalism. Many policymakers, scientists, and military leaders of the developing nations fears that the undertaking non-military functions on a regular basis will have adverse effect on their functional characters and degree of their professionalism.
All right, good point, Aryan. So, talking about degrading the professionalism of the army, we all are well aware of how disciplined the army is. It is definitely one of the most professional workforce of our country, and it is in no way an easy task to mess with their professionalism. In fact, I believe looking at the approach and the way of doing things of the army might even instill and increase the professionalism of the common men and the working class of our country, and might as well help them get even more productive at whatever job they do.
Yeah, so we should also consider that the Indian Army is already busy dealing with the various border conflicts. However, happening now, and however, assigning more tasks to them would only make the condition more difficult to deal with.
Uh, okay, so talking in terms of size, the Indian army is the second largest army in this world, and we are not always at war. Even if multiple border conflicts are present at any given point of time, the army still has a large unit to spare, and allocating them to a task or a project which adds to the economic growth of our country in any way will be super productive for our country.
Yeah, adding to the point that our army already provides its services at the time of disaster management like tsunami, earthquake, and due to frequent floods and cyclones in the Indian Peninsula, disaster relief has been a major commitment of the Indian Army, which keeps them busy throughout the year. Therefore, assigning more tasks would create more trouble.
All right, I somewhat concur with this point, and that's why, according to my personal opinion, uh, each army personnel should have the right to choose whether he'd like to participate or not, and upon the completion of a specific task or a particular project, they should be awarded with deserving credits and acknowledgement, which we often see not happening in our country. Even I think it will be super helpful if more recognition is given to such army people instead of film stars and other likewise personalities. Now, coming to the justification of me being in the favor of this agenda, it is because we all are well aware of how efficient army is at whatever task it is involved at. The commitment and the dedication of the army can make sure that a project is seen to its end, that too with the best possible outcome. And if the project is somehow related to the economy of our country, then a help from the army can prove to be super productive in terms of both the cost and the economic growth.
Yeah, so well done, Sagar. Considering the time, I would like to conclude. So, in public mind, the deployment of the Indian Army in the aid of civil authorities remains a grey area. Undoubtedly, internal security is as important as external security. However, it must never be forgotten that external security can be ensured only by the armed forces, whereas other organizations can be trained and equipped to undertake internal security assignment. And also, we should never forget army act as an agent of the social integration. Since independence, it has been making an enormous contribution towards the economic of the development of remote and underdeveloped areas. With this, I would like to end this debate. Thank you for your time and have a great day.
All right. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, Aryan, for your amazing points. We end it here. Thank you, sir.